If you spot me between the hours of, say, 6 a.m. and 8:30, she's pestering me and patting me on the head. Today is da-da-da, contest review day. Every Wednesday we do contest reviews. That's why I leave that post-it on my monitor. Welcome. Thank you for showing up. Thank you, everyone. Let me know if you're here. It's really nice to know when people are here, so it gives me feedback. It gives me people to talk to. It also, of course, on Facebook gives me the little boost in the Facebook algorithm so more people see the video. Now, why do I do these contest reviews? Well, it's fun. Hey, Louise, thank you. Look at that. Yay, a comment. Boop-a-doo. Let's do a little celebration. Where's the celebration?
Danger, danger.
That's not it. It's that button. There's a celebration. Yay! Lenny's here. Hi, Lenny. I'm celebrating, Lenny. That's what I'm doing. Actually, next week is the big celebration because I will have been 10 years on my own, not working for a major corporation, and that's kind of cool. It was kind of traumatic at the time, but thanks for popping in and commenting. Ryan's here. Holy cow, look at that. Thank you, Ryan, for also commenting. Celebrate you. So why do I do contest reviews? Comments are awesomeness. Yes, they are. Thank you very much. Contest reviews are fun for me because I get to explore what's going on out there in the world. They're fun for you because you get to hear me lambast people or say, hey, that's really cool. I, of course, do contest reviews all the time for clients and people who are just broke and need some help. Nobody volunteered today, so I was kind of hoping for somebody to step up and give me a link this morning. And by the way, I have my UpViral shirt on today. Already warm. But interestingly enough, yeah, my cat was messing my hair earlier. I found a scam. Scams aren't necessarily hard to find, but you have to be careful. Because somebody posted it as if it was real. And Lenny says, congratulations, don't go outside. I'm a hermit. People don't know yet that I'm a hermit. And I don't normally go outside anyway. So other than when it's nice and warm, I might play ball with my daughter or mow the grass or whatever. But it's not like I spend lots of time. There's no beach here. There's no pool. Anyway, so you want to get to the sorry, just a little bit of a tickle. Do you want to get to the scam first? Is that what you want to talk about first, or do you want to talk about something else first? I don't have a campaign to review, although I can show you a couple of things for fun. So let's dive in. Nobody said one way or the other. Come on, scam first or a contest review first? Snap to, comment. Demanding, all right? I watched a gentleman do a great webinar yesterday where he gave away a camera and lots of software and lots of really cool stuff. Bring on the scam, says Lenny. Lenny was first. Ryan says scam first. See? I knew it would be fun. Scam. All right. Thank you, Louise. Scams, she says. I'm assuming it's Louise and not Luis. Anyway. So let me share my screen. And we will jump into... There it is. So I happen to love Sanibel Island. So what you see is a screen grab that I grabbed that somebody shared this morning on the Facebook group for Sanibel Island. Hey, Alan's here. Thanks for popping in, Alan. this particular thing screamed bloody murder, but to help our loyal customers, a Lowe's Club says we're going to give away 1 hour shopping spree to 100 lucky families who shop as much as they can for up to 1 hour, and we will cover all the costs. Now, this is like a screaming scam right off the bat, but of course I had to go look. So, it looks like Lowe's, right? There's photos of Lowe's that says Lowe's Club. And if you click on it, it's a 1 hour shopping spree. This is like insane. I need to take off that. Right? Did it go away? No, I still have it. Sorry. Because it's on the other monitor. I don't always see things. So I grabbed this screen grab before it disappeared. And yes, the post was banned within 9 minutes. Which was really great. If I go over to Firefox, that's not it. That's the Dune thing. So here's the page you went to on Lowe's, and I believe it's still here. And Trevor, thank you this morning for mentioning me. This looks like Lowe's, right? It looks very much like Lowe's. It has branding of Lowe's. Hey, giveaway rockets live. Look at that. I ought to watch that. It's got some nice pictures up here that are really ripping at your heart, going hope and thank you heroes and build thanks. They've really done a good job. But if anybody does anything in terms of scrolling, all right, so this is the album. This is the first link. So, of course, what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on the home, and I'm going to open it in a new tab because I assume it's still here. Because, Facebook is really fast about this. In fact, let me show you. All right, so I was racing this morning. If I open this one, I reported this page, and it says, please note, we have fewer reviewers available right now. So if you want to do some scamming, Facebook's telling you right now, if you want to do it, now's the time because there's nobody watching. Great. Ha! Thank you very much, Lowe's, for telling the world that it's scam time. All right, but looking at the page, so I'm not in the album because that was the link that people were sharing. This is the page, and if you scroll down, here's the 1 hour shopping spree. They've got photos. It kind of looks like Lowe's, right? Look at all this. It's gone up. It was 6,200 when I saw it this morning. Now the numbers are going up. But look, they just freaking updated their profile picture. You scroll down, and that's it. There are no more things. So if this were truly a Lowe's page, guess what? There would be a whole lot of other history. There would be other stuff, right? And there's this page transparency. Look, page created April 14th, 2020. Bing! That doesn't ring any alarm bells, but no, thousands of people are sharing this crap because they don't pay any attention. And if you go back and you look at these photos, and you see that there are thousands of people. Let's see, where is it? I got this covered up with something. 13,000 comments in today's the 15th. Thank you, Chris Gloss, for liking my contest review day video. Woohoo! 13,000 comments. 25,000 shares. Because what have they of course do, if I go back to the image, here, it says to help our local customers, blah, blah, blah. Simply share this post. It says right here, share this post and comment thanks. Well, guess what? By the way, that's against Facebook's terms and conditions. You can't share a post to be entered in the campaign. That's just against their rules. If anybody wants to know the rules, by the way, if you don't remember the rules, where's my thing? If I go here, and you guys can't see this, but I can do this. I can do this link that should appear in your feed for Rafflecopter has a great summary of the rules for Facebook-hosted campaigns. And I just bit my tongue, sorry. But you can go out there and look at Facebook's rules, and Rafflecopter has summarized them very nicely for us. You cannot do a share requirement, but that's what this page has done. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Cancel. So, they're breaking all kinds of rules. 18,000 comments. It says down there 18,000. This says 13,000. Notice I did. Ha! I posted right up here at the top. Fraud alert. It's a scam. Do not see the link. Well, Ryan, that's part of the problem. Thank you for letting me know. I'm using a tool called Restream. And Restream has a check mark next to Facebook indicating that when I pasted the comment or the link that it shared it with you. So I'm sorry if you're not seeing it. It's a Facebook problem. But if you come back to the post, I will make sure that it's there. It's or you could Google it. If you Google Rafflecopter Facebook promotion guidelines, I'm sure you'll find it. I'll open the tab, for example. And if I do, that won't work. If I do this and paste it, you can see they have, I use this article all the time. Okay, not all the time, because I've pretty much memorized it by now. But you'll see right here, it says you cannot ask entrants to share your giveaway on their personal timeline or with their friends as a means of entry. Well, that's exactly what this says to do. Simply share this post. It says right here, share this post and comment. We will announce the winners in the next 12 hours. Well, that was 12 hours ago, so they better be announcing some winners. But you know they're not going to do that. They're not giving this. This is a fake page. But people fall for it all the time. They've fallen for it 25,000 times. Oh, I get so aggravated with these things that people don't make the time to look. It's a scam. It's a scam. So what are these people doing? Why are they doing this? Anybody have any ideas as to why they do this? I think I know. But I'm curious, because I may have it wrong. I'm curious what you think. Why would somebody create a fake page and put a contest on it and label it Lowe's, and it's called Lowe's Club, and what are they going to do with this page if the Facebook police don't catch them? Anybody? Anybody? I know there's a delay. I hate the delay. I'm stalling briefly because I was hoping somebody would reply. And you might actually reply. Sometimes I don't always get all the comments. To get leads. Good question, Roma says. Actually, part of the problem with Facebook is that Facebook doesn't get your email. I mean, if you own this page, you don't get all of those people's email addresses. You do have them liking the page, so if you do post later, then you could get some attention. Ryan says, retarget those who engaged. Yeah, I guess you could do that. But what are they going to retarget you with? Great question, Ryan. Great idea. Ryan said free traffic and likes. Yeah, kind of, sort of. Alan says a new audience. That's kind of more where I think this lies. So what people do, what do you... For those of you... Come on. Come on. I know you can do it, Ecamm. There it is. For those of you who try to build a page, what's your biggest struggle? Aju says, for making a shout-out page. That's an interesting idea. Oops. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. Aju? What they're going to do with this is that they are going to take that page, assuming Facebook doesn't kill it. They now have an instant audience of 6,000, 8,000 by the time this is actually done. I have seen these pages grow to over 100,000 people who have liked it. It's an instant audience, like Alan said. What they're going to do is they're going to totally rebrand the page. Now, hopefully, if they did smartly, maybe the page is going to have to do with home improvement. I have seen this done with like $100,000 RV camper. We're going to give this away. I've seen dozens of those. Did something happen with Restream? Lenny says, what happened with Restream? I don't know. I think I'm still on. There's people watching. So I don't know. In terms of the comments, maybe those aren't coming through, but it looks like I'm still live, so I'm not sure exactly what you meant. It's basically like harvesting, like Facebook, like harvesting. And Ryan said earlier, retarget those people. Absolutely, you can retarget those people. So what they're going to do is they're going to rebrand this page. Maybe they're going to turn it into a home improvement thing. But they've instantly got 10,000, 100,000 people liking the page. It's instant. Now, this is a horrible use of a contest. It's actually giving Lowe's all kinds of kudos, because if you look at the comments, people are going, thank you so much, Lowe's. I love Lowe's. This is great for Lowe's. What a wonderful company, blah, blah, blah. It's not Lowe's. We know it's not Lowe's. It's somebody else. Now, they could theoretically take this page and sell it. They could sell it to somebody else and say, here's an instant audience of 10,000 or 50,000 or however many it turns into. But this is just total scam. Lenny says, Facebook patrols when you change the page name. Yeah, of course they do. But I'm sure these people have a way of dealing with that. They have a plan. This is like spam. They're not doing it for fun. And like you said earlier, maybe all they're going to do is retarget people with ads that are in the home remodeling or whatever market. And they don't care what the page is. Maybe they leave it that way. But they're only using it for our targeting. Roma asks, can we use comments to direct to Messenger for chatbots and then you get emails? Yes, of course you can do that. And there was a bot that popped up. I think I closed it on the homepage. I did. So yeah, you could get people's emails that way. And it could be a great way to get emails. The key to the whole thing, though, is that it's a total scam. And I hate people that are doing this, because what that does is it ruins, it taints the opportunity for those people that figure out that it's a scam. It taints the opportunity for other people that are trying to do legitimate contest marketing. It ruins it for the rest of us. Lenny says, oh, you need Restream and Ecamm. I am using both Ecamm and Restream, yes. You can use Restream with other tools. Lenny's out there trying to figure out how I'm doing the streaming bit. That's okay. But please don't do this kind of stuff. This is not the right way to treat your audience. But it does show you the power of a contest, doesn't it? I mean, if you get something, you want to see something that is going viral, this is it. They're doing it totally against the rules, right? It's not the right thing to do. But when you put the right offer in front of the right people and you give them the right incentive to share, granted, they're breaking Facebook rules here. So, but imagine if you ran a contest where you said you were going to give away 100 of these. I mean, how is it that people fall for this stuff? That's the thing that drives me bonkers. How is it that people fall for this stuff? Now, what I have also seen, curiously enough, and I probably don't have one saved, but have you seen the ones that charities are doing? Where I know there's one where there's a house in Missouri that's worth $70,000 and there's $50,000 in property, but you have to buy into those. Those are legalized raffles, and they have followed all the rules and blah blah blah. Those I always get the twinge of, oh, that's a scam, because why would anybody give away a $70,000, $100,000 house? Because they're making money off of it for the charity. So they're making well more than $70,000 off the house. I said 70,000, 700,000. I think it was $1 million. I don't remember what it was. Crazy stuff. But you've seen it's called Omaze, right? I remember now. It's Omaze. I thought that's what it was. Omaze. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Yes. So if I share the screen, come on, computer, you can do it. Thank you. I bought a new computer and I must have overloaded. But here is the Omaze page. So look, they're doing a giveaway here of a Porsche Taycan Turbo. In order to enter, if you click on this, and I'm not doing it right now, but you have to buy in to their raffle. Arthur's here. Hi, Arthur. I'm always correct. I know I am. Thank you. It is a fundraising site. Yeah, Arthur says it's a fundraising site. So yes, I understand that. I'm using that as an example. Maybe you came in late, Arthur, but I'm using this as an example of a legitimate way to run a contest, but at the same time, it often smells like, I don't think so, right? Initially, I mean, who's going to give away a $200,000 Porsche? Or whatever the value of that thing is. Yes, and some sweeps post these as if they're a straight up sweepstakes. I understand, yeah. That's why we're talking about scams, and that would be a scam. So, yeah, you don't want to do that. You don't want to hurt the reputation of the legitimate contest world, right? Of which Arthur is one. Arthur's a good guy. So that, oops, I pressed the wrong button again. That's what happens when you go crazy. And I don't know why it's taking so long. I should have rebooted my box. So that's the scam side of things. Somebody asked a question. Who was it? Ryan said, sell 2 million raffle tickets for $1 and you've made some money. Absolutely. Yes. And I know that Omaze is doing things legally correctly. They're talking to lawyers. They're doing all correctly. So they're making money on the deal for sure. Otherwise, they wouldn't do it. Lenny asks, is paying for a rented email broadcast for your contest effective or a good strategy? Great question. I'll ring the bell. Sorry, cat. Woke the cat up. Great question. Depends is the answer. All right, let's move on. I don't have a lot of examples of that, Lenny. Realistically, AJ wants to know, am I live or recorded? I just answered that question. Figure it out. The only example I have of a rented email broadcast was an absolute disaster. I had a client who hired me, and we'll call it Client A. Now, Client A was working for Client B. Okay, so it was really Client B's contest, and I was dealing with Client A. It's kind of a third party kind of thing. So I was teaching Client A how to run a good contest, blah, 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 and he was paying me for all that kind of good stuff. And I consulted on Client B's contest that Client A was building. Client A said, well, Client B is going to rent a list. Red flags start going off in my head. Now, what they were giving away was baby onesies. I wish I'd kept a screen grab because it was a cute giveaway. The campaign looked great. And it was very obvious because they wanted to target parents of infants. So they were giving away these cute onesies, and they had an entire store where they were going to sell these onesies. But this is Client B, right? Client B decides to rent a list as their only traffic source. They were going to spend a ton of money on the rented list. They contacted somebody that said, I will send your email to 100,000 parents. I can guarantee you that they are parents of infants. We have it nailed down. They laid out $1,200 to rent the list. Guess how many leads came from that email? Anybody want to guess how many leads came from that email? It was more than 0. Because, of course, we tracked it. They spent $1,200 on traffic. Is it a good... If you can guarantee, if you know for a fact and trust the people with the list, then yes. What I would do would be I would test it. I would say, okay, here's $100. Send it to 10,000 people or 5,000 people or whatever in your targeted list, and let's see how well it converts. Yay, Lenny guessed. Lenny had a guess. Yay, thank you, Lenny. How about some applause for Lenny? That's the wrong button. I'm on the wrong button. There's the applause. No, actually, they got 2. They got 2 leads out of 120,000 people that they, quote, sent an email to. 2. The contest bombed. They bailed out, canceled it, whatever. It was a failure. Guess what? Mitch didn't get paid up front either. No, I got paid from that. But it was also a lesson to get paid first, or at least half up front, because I was sweating bullets that they were not going to pay me after that disaster. So, great question. Laughing out loud for the owner of the list and his mom. I would be embarrassed, yes. But, there are plenty of scammers out there in the world. It's embarrassing. It's sad. I mean, just look at what we started off with. They did one broadcast, and that was it. I mean, it was a scam. It was And I advised them not to do it. I advised client B not to do it through client A. Said, don't do it. You don't know. Test it. Don't spend $1,200 on something you don't know is going to work. If you want to do that, just write me a check. I'll get you traffic for $1,200. I can't make choices for people. They can make their own choices. But I know people that have done purchase traffic. They feel like they were successful most of the time. But you got to trust. You got to build a relationship and you got to test it. You don't just throw $1,200 at people. Hopefully that answers your question, Lenny. It's a it depends question answer. Were people visiting the page? I don't remember. I don't have access. He doesn't have. I should say he doesn't have an Upviral account anymore, so I can't go back and look. That was a year and a half ago. I did not. I was not in the mode of recording stuff like I am now for things like case studies to be able to show you and stuff. But I also want to show you, by the way, speaking of scams, right? Let me go to the proper place before I share it. And Rob, we did a campaign review for Rob. This is so and he said he was okay with me sharing this. So let me take off the Lenny comments. And this was a campaign that was posted in Upviral. Now it is not a scam. Okay. Rob is a legit guy, and people commented to Rob because Rob asked for a review and said, Rob, frankly, it looks like a scam. Win a free 5-night stay in Hawaii, your choice of island. The button says I'm ready to win. It did put copyright monkeydough.com. So there was theoretically some stuff for people to potentially go look at. But Rob said nobody was signing up. Now, there were several people, including Michael Copeland. I'm trying to come up with, I think it was Copeland, Michael's last name. I know Michael. Gave a 9-minute campaign review. And I agreed with everything that Michael said. Well, first of all, hey, this is coronavirus time, right? People aren't traveling in the first place. And so I forgot to turn off my messages. So let me do that because I don't know what my daughter is going to send through. She just got a text from her. Do not disturb. So Rob did this campaign, got reviews. People said, I don't trust you. It's the wrong time. And Rob still wanted to be able to try to run this campaign, and I don't blame him. So he took all of that feedback, and he came to my Win Now session 2 weeks ago. Well, maybe it was last week. I don't remember when Rob came. I think it was last week. And he rebuilt the campaign. And he used the templates that I gave away. And this is what the campaign looks like now. It looks a lot better. Enter to win 5-night stay in Hawaii. Choose which island and which resort. Worth up to $2,000. Something special to look forward to. You have 24 months to travel. So this right off the bat addresses many of the complaints from... I hate it when it does that. I got open window. Let me close that one because we don't need that one anymore. Gosh. See, I have too many windows open. Anyway, you get the point. All right. Oh, it wasn't there. It was here. That's why you. Anyway. But this, this image didn't address any of those things. It did say your choice of island, but it doesn't address many of the issues about why you would want to try to be doing it now. And then we also talked about, Michael and I both mentioned it, about addressing the pain point. People are stuck right now, and maybe they're dreaming of getaway, and they know they can't because of the whole virus thing. But imagine that if we won this right now, we'd have something to look forward to. So Rob has addressed pain points here at the beginning in great detail. And he's also discussed what the trip includes. Now, it doesn't happen to include air travel or anything else, but then there's the logo. He's got a countdown, which is, obviously, it hasn't, started yet. This is live, but... And then he's got about the sponsors and about the destinations, pictures to give people really cool ideas of what it's going to look like and picture themselves there. What's included and excluded, terms and conditions. Now this looks a whole lot more like a legit campaign, right? This is what they saw before. Nobody was signing up. You have to make sure that people trust before they give up their email address. And some people say, it's only an email address, but people value their email address a lot, right? They don't want to just give it up to anybody. They don't want a bunch of spam. So when you're building your campaigns, do it with trust in mind. Lenny says, way much better. Thank you, Lenny. And why is that? Okay, I'm bragging, right? Because if you go to... Rob's here. Hi, Rob. I haven't figured out how to get the counter going. Well, let me show you, because that was a freebie, another freebie that I gave to people. If you go to... I thought it was right there. Oh, here it is. If you go to giveawayrocket.com, which is a plug for me, let me plug the cash register. Plug for me, if you go to the shop, which is this menu item right there, here is the Instant Up Viral Campaign clone scripts. That's what Rob used to build this campaign. All right? Guess what it looks a whole lot like? I have to type, so I can't type and talk. gr.s/demo Safari. I gotta shortcut this. ARI. Uh-oh. I didn't turn that off. Crap. All right, 10 seconds. 10 seconds. Let's go into my UpViral and let's log in and let's go to Demo Safari and let's go to Setup and let's go to Lead Capture. Did I click it? And let's turn that off. Thank you. All right. So if I come back over here and I refresh this, you won't see that. So this is the demo. Oh, my comment's still there. This is the demo that you will get. It looks very similar to what Rob did. Pictures, 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 terms and conditions, blah, blah, blah. But all of that is included in the Instant Up Viral Campaign clone scripts, which is free. It's a PDF you can download to make your campaign look similar to the Safari one. It's a starting point, which is what Rob did, was he took that and he customized it. Brilliant for you, Rob. Kudos. Looks much better. So, Rob asked how to get the counter going. If you scroll down here, I don't remember where it is, but it's somewhere here. There it is. There's the free countdown timer. And if you add cart, well, actually, I don't think you need to add it to cart. I think the description is right here. There's a video that shows you how to do it, and this countdown is running off of my server at giveawayrocket.com for free. It's another tool that I'm doing to get you leads. I want you guys building your businesses. So I gave Rob the look and feel of this to help him get the daggum thing up and running so he can make some money. It's all about the money. He also attended my Win Now class, which was free. Tooting my own horn, gave away that for free. A 3-hour class on how to build an up-viral campaign. I want you people building legit-looking contests. So, Rob, your answer is go here. Lenny asks, I'm going to come back to my screen. Is he getting sign up, or my face? And it's coming so slowly. There it is. Is he getting sign-ups? How is it being promoted? I don't think Rob has launched it yet. I think the answer, because the timer isn't working, and he's not ready yet. By the way, one of the other things in that shop that came as part of Win Now was that email scripts, the ultimate email scripts, which is the second thing at the top of the page. I'm handing you emails to be able to start your campaign. There are like 30 different emails in that PDF. It's insane how much is in there. All you got to do is sign up to my email list and you get all that stuff for no charge. All you got to do is go to the store. And yes, I'm plugging the store. And I'm begging you to get on my email list because I'm trying to help you guys get this stuff up and running. I'm showing you here today what not to do. Don't be a scammer. So Lenny, maybe Rob can answer more about what his plans are. I don't think he's actually launched or relaunched it yet. But the key is he's got a much better start. Right? What the problem is, the opportunity is, and I've been talking up viral about this, and we're kind of working on some stuff behind the scenes that I hope we can tell you soon. Their template doesn't give you the idea that you could make it into a long form sales page, or lead page. And by showing you these demos, the other one I have, both of them are listed in the shop. The other one that's out there is the Fuji campaign that I have run twice now, 3 times for Fujifilm. So I am handing you everything you need to get started. What I'll try to sell you on the list is some additional services later on, right? Lenny is one of the people that went through one of my programs already. And I keep wanting Lenny to get busy. Whenever Lenny needs help, because he was one of my founders, he's going to get help. You just have to pull the trigger. Right? Lenny shows up. Bless your heart, Lenny. You keep showing up. We're going to do it. I want you in my sphere of influence because I want to help you get this done so that you can build your list so you can make money instead of floundering with your business. I'll go back and show you this. I know you've seen it a million times. In order to connect with people, you must collect their information. Ooh. Email, read this, email, as determined by surveying the buying patterns of 72 million people, 40 times as many purchases come from links in emails as come from Facebook or Twitter. Are you paying attention to me? Do I have to ring your bell multiple times to get you to recognize this? Here's another one that I just started using. The money is in the relationship with your list. Come on, people. This is not rocket science. This is nothing new. This is the most important thing that you can be doing in your business. How many of you saw the news this morning? And I have the link, I just don't have it handy. How many of you saw the news is on Vox.com, I believe, that Amazon announced yesterday. Are you guys sitting down? I know maybe many of you are affiliates. Amazon is reducing the affiliate payouts by half, 50% for all affiliates. Does that not shake the kajibers out of your world if you're an affiliate salesperson that's doing sales on Amazon? You just lost 50% of your income overnight. They yanked it from you. If you are not building your email list, you are going to continue to be hammered by these big businesses like Facebook, by Amazon. I was an Amazon affiliate. I still am. I don't push it. I was an affiliate for Amazon. There was a new camera announced when I was running my camera blog. I had $5,000 in commissions sitting there in my account. The camera was really hot. I hadn't pulled it out yet. Amazon said, "You did something wrong, Mitch. You cheated. You broke the terms and conditions. Your $5,000 affiliate sales, poof, up in the air they went." They kept it. I never, ever got that money back. Or never got the money in the first place. $5,000 they took from me because they said I broke the terms and conditions. When you asked them what you did, they said, "You broke the terms and conditions. Don't do that again." What did I do? Prove it to me. We don't have to do that. The terms and conditions say we don't have to prove it. So, up you, they said. $5,000 down the tubes. I don't ever trust them ever again. PayPal can do the same thing, by the way. Be careful of PayPal. All of these services owe you nothing. When somebody pays me on PayPal, what do? I yank the money over to my checking account instantly. Lenny says, not necessarily a problem. Traffic is at an all-time high, and if you cookie them, you win. Do you know Amazon cookies only last for 12 hours? 12 hours! You're not cookieing them for any length of time unless they buy right now. Amazon cookies are a joke. It's ridiculous. Most other programs give you a day or 30 days with the cookies. Amazon is... I love Amazon as a customer. As a business partner, they suck a rock. So don't trust them. Lenny says, third party is rented land. You're absolutely correct. Very short, distinct, succinct comment. Third party is rented land. I'm sure you're saying that to the 12-hour comment. So, yeah, today's been kind of rant day. Hopefully it's helping, but you cannot trust these businesses. My wife had her Facebook advertising account blocked. She can no longer advertise on Facebook. Didn't tell her why. All the ads were approved, and then suddenly they were disapproved, and you can no longer post ads. You cannot trust. A friend of mine, Chad, running his business on Facebook. Guess what? They yanked his account, said, "You're not doing..." This was 2 months ago. They have never given him his account back. He ran his business on Facebook. He's creating a new account and going around begging people to like him again. I had my Facebook account blocked. Please like. I mean, you cannot trust these people. Build your email list first. That is the only thing you can control. Yes, there are other opportunities out there, but don't get screwed by the likes of Amazon. And let's not forget, Amazon did not pay any taxes in 2018. I went to high school with Bezos. Rob, congratulations, you should have gotten in bed with that man. So many stories like that. The opportunities that we didn't know. I went to high school with Tom Petty. He played, his little band, Mudcrutch, played at our high school. Whoop-de-doo! Didn't do me any good. I wonder... Oh, see, that's interesting, because I got a comment that I can't post because it's a GIF. It shows it on one screen, but I can't use Ecamm to post it. Okay, I ranted today. I ranted a day. Hope that has helped some of you. If you have any questions, don't be a scammer is the theme of the day. Don't be a scammer. Be legit. Be honest with people. Build trust. Build your email list. What is your email list worth? Anybody want to tell me this one? Because you know I've said it before. Ooh. According to marketing people that, pardon me, are experts, a finely tuned, nurtured email list should be worth $1 per person per month. I know people that are making $4 and $5 per person per month on their email list. Let's put that in perspective. If you put 1,000 new people on your list, that's $12,000 a year in revenue for just 1,000 people. Let's suppose you do a contest every month, like Heike does. You want me to show you that one? Heike is doing a contest every month. Look at that. November, October, December. Showing the winner. She has right at the top of the page. Giveaways in the menu. Notify me of new giveaways. Let's suppose you add 1,000 people a month to your email list. That's $78,000 by the end of month 13. Who doesn't want that kind of revenue? Lenny says, Rob, keep us posted with your launch and progress, please. By the way, Rob is over on our new contest Discord server, where we are doing daily chatting about contests and giveaways. If you want to know more about that, I'll post the link. Let's see. If you go to giveaway, I don't have it on the store yet. gr.s/GG invite. And you probably won't get the link either, because I don't have that set up yet. But, alright. Ishal, I'm sorry I'm not pronouncing that right. What is an email list? What we're talking about is when you ask somebody, let's say you do a lead magnet, right? Like the countdown timer that I was talking about before on my shop. In order to get that, you have to give me your email address. What I then do is send you emails giving you value as well as eventually asking you to buy something. And I try to get you to buy stuff that's relevant to what we're talking about, and that's giveaways and stuff like that. Business growth. So what you do is you collect emails and you save them and you send people emails typically through what's called an autoresponder. Autoresponder is going to give people the opportunity to send emails. They can subscribe or unsubscribe, etc. If you see an email and down at the bottom it says unsubscribed, then that's coming from an autoresponder. So you can get off the list if you want to. The short answer, thank you, Lenny says, a database of emails. That's the simple answer. Lenny also asks, and he's talking about my friend Heike. I have not kept up to date with her in terms of how many she's getting on a regular basis. I know she's growing her website. She was going to close her website for a while, and she decided to continue doing it. I do know that in her first campaign, her goal was 500 leads. And she ran her first campaign, which was 3 weeks, and she got 623 leads. Now, the reason she needed that was because she had advertisers. And she had told her advertisers that she needed 500 people subscribed to her email before they would have to pay her any money to advertise on her website. So she needed 500 leads. She got 636 or whatever that number was on her first contest. When I talked to her, and that was in, you'll have to forgive me, I don't have the exact dates. I want to say that was spring of 2018 when we first worked together. She quit doing them for a while, and then she started doing them monthly when she decided to continue her website. She has been doing them monthly for at least a year. I mean, you can go see them right there on, it's called horseworldconnect.com, and you can see the previous campaigns that she has done. When I talked to her probably a year ago, and I asked her, she had 2,000 leads. So there had been some attrition, and she had some new ones, and blah, blah, blah. So it wasn't that she was building tens of thousands, but she was being consistent and running campaigns, and she was charging the advertisers to do it, so she was making a bit of money on the side with that, blah, blah, blah. Aju, I again hope I'm saying that right. Aju, I have around 5,000 people on a list for my e-com store that gained from giveaways. Good for you. Those people are active only for participating in giveaways. How can we make sales with them? This is the golden question, right? The idea of running a giveaway is that I mean, this answer is complicated. It potentially has to do with what your initial offer was and what you're offering when you do giveaways. And we don't have time to go into a whole bunch of it, but let's say, for example, you're in the horse industry. This example is easy. When she first came to me, when Heike came to me to do her giveaway, she said she was going to do an Amazon gift card. Because everybody that owns a horse buys their horse stuff on Amazon, she said. Obviously, once you know me, that's the wrong offer, because what you're going to attract is grandma and grandpa that have nothing to do with horses, and all they're there for is the opportunity to win another one. What you need to do is to make sure that your offer appeals to the exact person that is your ideal client. Somebody on the UpViral group this morning asked something about, I don't remember the exact question, what niche he's in. But the key is that the offer has to be lustworthy. And it's kind of an interesting word for me to pick, but that's the thing that really kind of nails it in a short phrase. If you offer an iPhone or if you offer an Amazon gift card, everybody instantly knows what it is and will lust for it. If we look at Rob's example, he's talking about a trip to Hawaii. That's incredibly lustworthy at the right time when it's positioned correctly. In the past, 6 months ago, you could put up a Hawaii contest and you would get thousands upon thousands of leads. Time's not right now, so he has to explain more about that. He's in the travel industry, if I remember correctly, and therefore he's going after the people that want to travel. You have to find an offer. So let's go back to the horse example. Instead of offering the Amazon gift card, what we did was we did we asked them for, on the form, what is the name of your local tack and feed shop? Because we're going to give you a $250 gift card for them. It eliminated all the people that aren't interested in horsey stuff, right? The Amazon gift card would have brought her tens of thousands of people, but they're the wrong people. The local tack and feed shop gift card is lustworthy to horse owners because they need supplies. It maybe not be super sexy. Maybe it's not as sexy as, brand new $2,000 leather saddle. But at least gets you in the right ballpark, and it gets you people that are horse owners. And if you continue to email them with value, which is what Heike does, I'm on her list still. She teaches people how to take care of their horses. She teaches them about products, and then she sells them something. She doesn't just go, buy my thing, buy my thing, buy my thing. She teaches. She educates. She nurtures people on her list. And that's what you have to do in order to get them to know, like, and trust you. If all you're doing is trying to sell them something, they're not going to convert. Some people might, but they're not going to convert. So I've learned a lesson in the last couple of days. And I need to reframe this a little bit better to make it clear. But if you try to teach somebody, for example, well, I'll use the horses. Let's stick with that. If you buy a horse, let's say you find a horse wandering down the street that is wild as heck. It's never been around people. And you decide that you're going to keep the horse and you want to ride it eventually. What do? Can you instantly throw a saddle on it and get up and ride? No. The horse hasn't been trained. I don't like the word broken. It hasn't been trained. You haven't been trained. But so you know that there is learning that has to go on, right? You know that you have to absorb a whole bunch of information. You dive into the internet, you dive into books, you buy training courses. Maybe you hire an expert. You don't assume that you can get right on there. Here's what happens with contests. And I'm not saying this is necessarily you, but I have seen it happen a whole bunch of times. Hey, I know how to do a contest. I have this software called UpViral or Gleam or one of the other tools. It's very simple. They tell me I can do a contest in 5 minutes. I'm going to put up an iPhone. I'm going to give away an iPhone. I'm going to get lots of people. Bam. Start running it. Lots of people come flooding in. You're not an instant expert. They may think, they may have told you that you can run a campaign and get 100,000 leads because it's going to go viral. But it's like the horse that wandered up. You got to learn how to do it. You got to come talk to me. You got to listen to me. You got to have, like Lenny, I've been beating this into Lenny's head for months. Lenny comes back and he listens. And eventually he's going to go, all right, now's the time to do it. And I'm going to do it Mitch's way Because Mitch has brought in 250,000 leads for clients. Mitch has been doing this for 6 years. Mitch knows what the heck he's doing. I'm going to listen to Mitch. Now, Mitch isn't perfect. Mitch has still got a lot to learn. But odds are what you did with your 5,000 people list that you got is that they're not nurtured. They're just expecting free, free, free because maybe that's all you've given them is free, free, free. I have a list from my photography and video business. Those people never buy. I had, at one point, close to 50,000 people on that list. They never buy because every day what I sent them was news. I trained them, here's free news. They don't buy because that's what they want. I've taught them to get free stuff from me every day. They don't buy stuff because they're not used to that. You have to learn how to use your email list to get people to buy. They have to trust you. They have to be willing to buy. Maybe what you need to do is not sell them a $5,000 item. Maybe you sell them a $10 item first. Say, oh, make it easy for them to buy something. I don't know. I can't give you all the answers, but I think you potentially are getting the point that this isn't just instant going to work. You have to learn how to do it. You have to learn all the ins and outs, the aspects, the pluses and the minuses. How's that for a rant? I'm done. From Twitch, Dax, somebody says, hi. Hi. Thanks for tuning in. I have been ranting for over an hour now, so I'm going to say goodbye. If you want to catch up with me, I am always here on Facebook. Way too much. Rob says, I've not been listening to you. I have the countdown timer working instead. Thanks, Rob. Good. Glad to hear that. Bless your heart. Good luck. And please do let us know how the campaign goes. Every Wednesday, I do this campaign review. Every Tuesday, I do a contest tip. I am going to be doing more things online, so keep an eye on my feed. If you're not already liking me, please like me. Please get the notifications when I go live so you know what I'm doing. Make sure you drop into the store over at giveawayrocket.com/shop. There is all kinds of free stuff that is on there. I will preach to you all day long if you want to listen to me. Thanks for tuning in, Aju. I hope it serves you. Please stick around, keep watching what I have to say, and we will start getting your business to make some money. What are good states, percentage-wise? I don't know what that question means, Rob. Stats. God, Rob. That's a 2-hour discussion. It's also a it depends answer. I will tell you that my conversion rates are about 30% on average. I know plenty of people that have run campaigns and been very excited and successful with 10%. So it just depends. I can tell you, Rob, if you tested the original page versus this page side by side, the new page would convert higher. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. Because it gives more information. It gives more incentive. It gives more desire. The first one looked like a scam. Sorry. But that's what UpViral gives you in their samples and says, hey, just do this. And I'm not yelling at UpViral. I'm working with them on the back end. We're good friends. And they know their examples aren't necessarily the best examples yet. If you pay attention to their case studies, that's a whole nother deal. They do a great job on their case studies. I don't know if you saw it, Rob, but Lenny asked, can you share your link? I have the link. I have not asked if Rob is okay with sharing it. Right now, I assume that it's still being crafted, so if you were watching, Lenny, you probably could just look at the URL. Shh, don't look. Here, it's gone. Let's see the countdown timer. Da-da-da, look at that. There it is. 15 days, 11 hours, 16 minutes, and 57 seconds. Ends April 30th. So you did get it working. Congratulations. If you want to go to Hawaii, go to Rob's link. All right, let's cut this off now. Thank you for tuning in. I wish I could really see who's actually on. I see lots of people signed on. I see lots of numbers, but I don't ever get to see their names unless you comment. And I don't know whether you've gone away or whether you've come back or any of that stuff. I wish they'd just give you more info. But anyway. Oh, thanks, Lenny. It was shown earlier. Lenny says you were not showing your screen. Darn it, I forgot about that. Such is life. I need to get going. It's lunchtime. Thanks for tuning in. If you have any questions, pop them in. Hit me up on Messenger if you want some private answers. Watch again next week for sure. If you want to know when I'm going live, you can go to giveawayrocket.com/calfree, because that's my free calendar. You can see when I'm going live. It's right there. Thanks for tuning in. I am going to go In-N-Out Burger. That's the button I have on my Stream Deck, says In-N-Out Burger, because I'm going to sign off. I always have to choose which button I'm going to push. And yes, thank you, Lenny. Lenny says, join the Discord. Discord. Do I have it open? No, I do. So, thank you, Lenny. Great reminder. If you go to giveawayrocket.com/GG-invite, which I shared earlier, you can see our Discord server, which you see now on the screen. And you can see over on the left-hand side, over here, all the different channels that we have set up for people to start chatting. You can go to start here to see who's new, introduce yourself, what the rules are. We're going to be talking about tips and tricks and events, which is where I was a minute ago because I announced this event. Campaign reviews, partnering requests, and there's some paid sections that are down here where Lenny is. And we're going to talk about agency stuff. So if you want to join us, please do. Why is it on Discord? Somebody asks. No, they didn't ask. It is on Discord because I want to get away from places like Facebook. Because you can't necessarily, inside a group like UpViral. Bless their hearts, I love UpViral. They're my favorite kind of people. The Viper team they're really awesome people. But they want you to just talk about Viper. They don't want you to talk about UpViral. Or vice versa. Or the folks at UpViral don't want you promoting stuff, which is okay. It's a great policy. But if you struggle sometimes to be able to get information out, for example, this kind of information, they don't necessarily want you promoting. They've given me a little bit of leeway because I'm me, right? But sharing some of the free stuff, they used to slap my hand for because I was asking for an email address. They've given me some leeway there. But other people, they're not. But if you come over to the Discord server, Giveaway Galaxy I'm calling it, and we can chat freely, and I will allow promotion as long as it applies to what we're dealing with here. Contests, giveaways, viral marketing. I'm not going to let people post, buy my Facebook ad training, because that doesn't apply. But it's a great place. It does have notifications on it too, by the way. So Facebook doesn't always notify you of new stuff. Discord will let you. Lenny, they need to pay you. You're the only one answering questions in the F-Viral group. Maybe. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Lenny, thank you. All the people who commented. Rob, thank you for letting us share your stuff. Aju, which I still don't know if I'm saying it right. Lenny, I'm just scrolling through. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let me go to In-N-Out Burger and show. Let's do Mario.